William Hunt Savile Row sponsors the Trilby Tour. The perfect gentleman's playground.
Oh look, hitchhikers. Ugh.
What are you doing? Stop it and give it a lift. They could be cyclopaths or anything, you never know.
No, they're not. They're nice people. Look, they're going to the same place as us. They're rude not to.
On your head be it.
They turn out to be a couple of psycho
Hello.
nutters.
Thanks awfully for stopping. Our bally cars are out of juice. We're a trifle stuck.
Listen, it'd be my pleasure. Put your stuff in the back.
Are you okay? Do you need a hand?
No, mate. Just keep your eyes on the road. Keep it sweet, otherwise you're going to get that.
Lovely. Let's get moving, shall we?
With the rest of the 2014 Trilby Tour already decided, it's time for a trip back to the Nottinghamshire for the pairs competition, the Trilby Twos. Pair after pair pair off to tear up their share of the fairway and play like a dream team on the greens. Coming up on the show, we see which pairs played best on the day and who goes through to the playoff. We have 2 one-hole semi-finals and a 2-pair 2-hole final playoff for you to enjoy. And for the final time this year, we visit Rogues Gallery for more golf just as bad as this. William Hunt is on the first tee talking to the players, and here's your commentator, Rob Lee.
Thank you, Mac. Yes, we're at the Nottinghamshire. 2 courses here, the Masters course and the Open course. We're concentrating on the Open. And there are pairs teeing off in 4 balls, 3/4 Stapleford better ball, and then combined aggregate for the playoff. Williams on the first tee. He's got a couple of familiar faces.
Guys, tell us how you got together.
Sheer bad luck.
Okay.
We've worked together on and off though for about 25 years.
Okay, so you know each other's game inside out?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. We're not used to playing together as a team, though. It's normally mind games between the two of us, so this is a new experience, really, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we're going to try and be friends for 4.5 hours. It's going to be a hell of a challenge.
We're a team.
If it clicks,
good,
we could do anything. And if it doesn't click, we will do just about anything.
Now, a lot of the things that today's going to go on, a lot of guys get nervous and upset by the cameras. It's not going to happen to you two, really. That's not going to be something you can use as an excuse.
I've got to say, I've worked with this cameraman behind there. We worked a dozen times together, and 11 of the 12 we've had a bit of a disaster. So he's going to be hiding behind the tee in case he gets a cracked lens, aren't you, Mark?
Gentlemen on that, play well.
Well, Rob Palmer up first, plays at the Wallasey Golf Club. That's a fair old hit, full right. Buckers, Marcus Buckland, his partner, not impressed with that. Just stay out of the thick stuff. That's all right. He's hit worse. A lot worse. Well, let's get back to William. He's got the killer's cousin.
Guys, first time was on the Trilby Tour?
Yes. Yes.
Good, I'm glad you confirmed that. But you have touched greatness.
I have. I'm a relation of probably the greatest Trilbatorian ever.
The greatest living Trilbatorian?
Well, yes, that's
Who is?
James Vose.
Sucks up pressure and spits out points.
Absolutely.
James Killer Vose.
James the Killer Vose.
Now,
yes.
What's happened with talent? Have they spread it around your family?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. There's no chance for me to emulate him today.
No.
But we're here in the sunshine to enjoy the day.
Okay, how do you feel about your playing partner saying that you've got no chance?
I agree.
Okay.
Oh, Richard Week, Jeff Marchant is partner for handicapper. They're tasty. Lots of applause. Maybe a slightly left-handed shot, maybe. Yeah, just down the left wing, but it's pretty good. Both play at Alsager Golf Club near Stoke. All right, William's got a pair of Georges back at the first.
So we didn't match the outfits up today, boys, but we did the names.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we had 27 points last year in the pairs.
Yeah.
Pretty poor, really.
Very.
Yeah, so what's going to be different this year?
Nothing.
Okay.
Probably 24 points.
24.
It's hard.
So we're aiming for rogues then?
Yes.
I
never got on TV anyway.
Well, you obviously either not good enough or not quite bad enough. You know, you get it's one way or the other, isn't it? No, seriously, boys, you've got to come here with some ambition. You've got to fancy yourselves a little bit.
I want to win, but
yeah, but you have no.
I'm not putting no pressure on myself.
But you don't have the talent. Is that what you're saying?
It's hidden. It's hidden. I've just got
latent,
to find it.
Latent talent.
I've just got to find it.
Gentlemen, play well.
Cheers, Will.
Thanks very much.
Well, William is expert at finding deeply hidden talent. Stoddard at the first then. Stapleford Abbott's Golf Club in Romford. Nice. Very nice. Still waiting for a shot to find the fairway though. In our coverage, that's for sure.
I'm here with the Powell brothers. Carl, the Power, champion, world champion 2012, who's playing rather well at the moment.
Yeah, I'm playing steady at the minute. Just got down to scratch for the first time, so looking forward today. And brother is playing superb as well. So
we've got to fancy it, Sam, with brothers Powell.
We're going to have a good chance. We're going to have a very good chance.
And tell us, you just recently scored a.
I've just shot the course record at our own course, 8 under par 64. Oh. So got me down to scratch, and I haven't played since, so I could be off scratch for today.
So what's the strength then? What are you bringing to the party today?
What am I bringing? Hopefully a few 3-pointers.
Okay.
Good for a few 3-pointers, hopefully.
So what's your handicap today?
My handicap is 14.
Okay, so you got
11 today, yeah.
That sounds like a formidable team.
Looking forward to it.
Boys, play well.
Thank you very much, William.
Cheers, thank you.
Well, it's a very good combo. Carl, the scratch player, and plenty of shots for his brother. Another big whack for Carl, the Power Powell. Don't just make these names up, you know, on the Trilby Tour. They mean something. Look at that. Monster. Well, back out to Rob Palmer. Can't see him. He's down below the level of the green in a bunker. And he's... Oh, dear, dear, dear. Ah, dear. Well, that's not one of Rob's finest. Buckland will be horrified. Tottenham supporter. Nothing else to add, really. Back to the two Georges. This one, the Sheriff. There's only one marshal in town. His name is George. Plays at Haste Hill Golf Club in Middlesex, and that is going to catch the bunker. So Sam wedge required for the man with the badge. Carl the Power Powell. This looks a little bit off-piste, perhaps, is it? Oh yeah, what's over there? Cart path. There's a hazard. He's missed all that stuff. Good little bounce off a tiny rock for Carl. Or Palmer for his par. Using the putter from the fringe. That one, well, not too bad. It's a bogey. But in the end, the masterful coupling of Buckland and Palmer, 28 points better ball. That's pathetic. Settling down again at the 7th with the Sheriff. Go on, get down there. Bit of attention from a local butterfly as well. More than once. There we are. Bit of nature. I thought there was only one marshal in town. In fact, I'm wrong. Ian Marshall, his tee shot at the 5th, Rockstar. Is he going to get it on the dance floor? Well, he does. Only about 5 feet from the hole. He's all smiles, playing with Lee Sharp. Carl Powell's 3rd. After a wayward 2nd. Steady now, steady. Under pressure. The scratch man. He's out for his par. Well, Rockstar in tight. Lee Sharp, his partner. Panelist in the final. Now he's playing for real. Can he get inside his partner? Doubtful. The Sharp. Oh, a bit of excess check. That's some golf shot, that. Too much time on the golf course, not enough time on the training ground for Lee Sharp. That really was a superb effort. Par putt the 7th for Sheriff. A little bit from the right. Come on, keep going. Turn. Wasn't bad. Marshall's putt for the 2. Oh, he's let that one slide left to right. But Lee Sharp has another go. It's better ball, remember. Carl the Power Powell. Nearly. Shotgun. He drops a shot. Over to his brother. Lee Sharp, the birdie putt. Low and through, and it's caught the right edge. It's an excellent 2. So Sharp coming up with the goods. Pretty tasty. 34 points for Marshall and Sharp. Did not qualify. It's better ball, remember. That score will not be good enough. Nice little par 3, the 5th. A little bit of elevation. Shortish iron for the players. And that one turning on the breeze slightly. Right across the edge of the Field of Dreams. Don't know if you ever saw that movie. Kevin Costner. Excellent. He's in the Field of Dreams. Richardson with his 3rd. 14 points. It's a good start through 6 holes. Come on. Keep coming. Well, it's absolutely superb, that. How he figured all that out, I have no idea. Richard Wheat playing with Jeff Marchant. Long putt for a 2. Almost. It'll be a par. 7th hole for Simon Richardson. His partner's Edward Tregurtha. Both play at Milrye Golf Club. 39 points. Leaders in the clubhouse. First Trilby Tour event as well. What a start. And as usual, let's get back to William for the last tee off of the day. The defending champions.
No introduction needed. The reigning Trilby 2's champions, Sutter and Crow. The bromance started when?
When we met, wasn't it?
Straight away. I think it was once I sunk that putt. I think he man-hugged me like you wouldn't believe, and since then we've kicked off a lovely friendship.
But you met last year, didn't you? Just absolute strangers last year on the Trilby 2s. Tore it from the grasp of Llewellyn and Vos, and it's just been uphill all the way, hasn't it? Just been, like, you know, fantastic for you both.
Yeah, Cloud 9 really this year, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been amazing. Yeah, it's been fantastic. It really has. Loved every single minute of it. And that's what the Trilby's about as well. Not only you're competing against some great guys, you also meet some fantastic friends, and I've met one in Georgia.
So it's George the Sherpa Crow first up. I mean, he looks like a man that's going to give it a smack. William Hunt loves these two. So it's a bromance with the father figure. A heady combination. Back with more after the break.
The perfect gentleman's playground. The perfect gentleman's playground.
Welcome back to the Nottinghamshire. It's the Trilby 2s. The best score in the clubhouse is 39 points. That can be beaten. That can be got at. So players trying to make as many birdies as they can in this better ball format. That's the key thing. Ham and egg it. That's what they do in Ryder Cups. This is like a Ryder Cup pairing. Look, they're both in green. Matching tops, John Goodall and Brian Carew. Both playing Guernsey, funnily enough. Not that they're dodging a taxman or anything. Come on, up you come. Oh, that's well judged. Down breeze. Not easy to get that right. That's excellent. Ahead to the 5th, the par 3. Sherpa. It's only 128 yards this, so get it straight. That one's hooking. Playing away from the flag with his draw. Start it over the field. Martin Millerchip second to the par 4 7th. His partner is Robin Vidler. Go on, keep going. Keep going, you beauty. What an approach shot. Millerchip with a diddler for a birdie. Goodall's birdie putt looks like this. Got the line. Just needed hitting. One of those aggravating ones. Back to the Sherpa. 48-footer for a birdie 2. Oh, and that one needed more pasty. Partner not impressed. That will test out the strains and the fault lines in the relationship. Paul Burns alongside Paul Isherwood trying to lay up. He's done that very well. Maybe a foot off the fairway, but a good lie. Par putt for Crow. Yeah, it's good. Oh, little clenched fist there. He's into this. Knuckles as well. We don't do knuckles in the Trilby Tour. That was poor. Millerchip, yes indeed. After a shot like that, that's a brilliant birdie. It really is. Very lean score on that hole. Excellent. Corby. Martin the Munch Corby playing with Andrew Green. Off 4 and 15 respectively. Both playing at Grantham, Sudbrook Manor Golf Club. And it's their first Trilby Tour event. Third for Burns at 4. Up and over their hazard, run it on from the front, little bit of check, and that's expertly done for Paul. Corby with a birdie putt after the approach at 5. Go on. Oh yes, get in. With feeling. With a face, game face. Well, a lot of support for Munch and Co. That's for sure. Great 2. 4th hole. 5 points so far for Paul Burns and Paul Isherwood. Oh, he's not happy. Not happy. Guernsey's John Goodall, but this is his 5th at the par 5 18th. 36 points for the team thus far. And that one through the back, so it's going to be at least a shot dropped. Probably 2, maybe even 3. Sutter the putter. He's chipping. What happened to the putter? Well, that's why he was chipping. Who needs a putter when you can do that? Gotcha. We gotcha. 37 points for Sutter and Crow. Currently, that's in a playoff position. They were competitive. Goodall 6th from the back of 18. Oh, can you believe that? Well, it was a bogey. However, they all count 37 points, also in a playoff position. Goodall and Carew. They'll have to wait a long, long afternoon, see what happens. Okay, time to get stuck into Bill Mackenzie. He's the Director of Golf at the Notts, who talks about the return of the Trilby.
Well, it's our 3rd year in a row, and we're absolutely delighted to be the only club chosen to host the National Players Championships. Real honour for us, and we were delighted when we got the call to ask Ash to host it, as opposed to all these other clubs who would love to host it. Well, the interesting thing is we get visitors from all over way after the event's finished. So we've had people playing up here from Southampton, people from London and people from Newcastle. They heard about us, they haven't even been here before, but the Trilby Tour travels far and wide, and the message gets out that this is a great place to come and play. And we've had some societies and visitors alike coming up just to play the course because they saw it in the Trilby Tour. So fantastic feedback.
That's what the Trilby Tour does if you're a venue. Well, this is Ellis at the 160-yard 14th. He's playing with Paul Rocky Llewellyn, both from Drayton Park Golf Club in Tamworth. And that just pulled up a little bit sharply, but he will be putting for a 2. Andrew Green in good shape here. 3rd shot to the last. Avoided the water with the 2nd shot. And that one bouncing up quite nicely, so that will be for a birdie. A gross birdie. Birdie attempt for Ellis, back at 14. Come on, keep coming, it's a great read. It's going to be a par. 38 points for Llewellyn and Ellis, currently in a playoff position. That score is changing by the second. Green's birdie attempt at 18. Could do with a 3-pointer. Oh, and he nails it right in the back. Oh, it's a Hale Irwin around the green, jumping for joy. Very light in his toes. 40 points, take that, new clubhouse leader. Must get something with that, surely. Ronald Luffman plays at Rosper Golf Club in Surrey. Charlie Simpson is partner. One plays off of 14. That was his 3rd at the 4th. Back to Paul Burns at 18. 2 good hits, green side. Trying to get it up and down for a birdie. Maybe. Just maybe. Luffman's par attempt. Oh no. But 39 points. That is now the new mark for the playoff. Luffman and Simpson. Paul Burns for the birdie. Coming out of the bunker. He's read it well as he hit it right in the back. Take that. Massive putt to hole that. Timing's everything. Joint clubhouse lead for Isherwood and Burns. All because of that putt at the last. Philip Spratt-Callahan with hyphen from Leighton Buzzard. Paul Mackay's partner. Spratt-Callahan's off of 11, which is always a useful handicapper, I think. Oh, look at the grip on that for the 11 handicapper. Hello. Marchant also green side in 2. Very much around himself when he plays those bunker shots. It's his own method. Spratt Callahan for the birdie. Looked a little quickly. And he was right to. Oh, yeah, with the dance. With Chichi Rodriguez, if you don't mind, 39 points, currently in a playoff position. Mackay, Spratt Callahan. Not done with this yet. Jeff Marchant's birdie putt. 39 points. This would certainly do it in terms of getting into the playoff. 41 new clubhouse leaders. Marchant and Wheat. Playing off 4 and 2. That's impressive. George Sheriff with his 3rd at the 18th. Watched by his playing partner, George Stottard. Just needs to sit down. Oh, it's got some pace on board. Steady! Robin Vidler coming towards the end of his round. 36 points. They can qualify from here with a tidy finish. Vidler and Millichip. You've got a bit of tennis elbow going on in both elbows. That's not good. Sheriff for the birdie. Taking the flag out. No, he hasn't. He's left it in there. He was so far away. And that one is disappointing. Vidler for the par at 17. Go on. Oh, robbed. He was robbed. 40 points. That's currently now the new playoff mark for Vidler and Millichip. George Sheriff. This is important. It's for a par. The first one was bad. The second one was brilliant. 42 points. Best score of the day for Stoddard and Sheriff. They will be going through to the playoff. Jason Powell for the birdie at 18. 39 points. He knows it's pretty quick. Got the speed right. That was good. Carl Powell and Jason Powell. Look at that. Scratch and 14. 42 points. Joint best score of the day. So 3 teams have made it through the semi-final, and we need one more. Green and Corby, Burns and Isherwood, Vidler and Millichip, but only one team can go through, and it's 2 shots nearest the pin per team count. And in the end, it was great news for Green and Corby because Isherwood and Burns did not make it, and neither did Vidler and Millichip. So close. But now we're down to our final 4, and the semi-final will be Powell and Powell versus Corby and Green, and Sheriff and Stoddard versus Marchant and Wheat. We're back with the semi-finals after the break.
The Perfect Gentleman's Playground. The perfect gentleman's playground.
Good to have you with us. It's semi-final time on the Trilby 2s. We're going to play it over one hole. It's the 14th, par 3, 160 yards. It's aggregate score, so both scores to count from each team, and in the event of a tie, it'll be the lowest individual score that will take that team through to the final. Hope that's clear. So in the first semi-final, it's the Powell brothers versus Corby and Green. Let's get to the 14th tee. Now remember, both shots count. It's not bettable like the qualification process. Powell to go first. Nice and safe in the middle of the green would be good. This one's turning a lot from right to left, and that's a wild one. And there's a hazard there, and it's in the hazard. Disaster. Disaster. Carl says to his brother, now bro, watch this. And that's got a little bit of low and left about it. Is it okay? Yeah, he's bounced it on. Staying away from the water, and he'll be putting from there. It's all about his brother's ball, really. Corby's tee shot. No time for second chances here. Water right. Oh no. Oh no, it's in the water. Sorry, partner. Never say you're sorry. Now can Green get it on the green? This has got a lot of tail in it from left to right. No, 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 no. That's also swimming with the fish. That's a face that says, I'm not sure we can do anything from here. So to the drop zone. And a little lob onto the green. Played it well. Played it very well. But they're in 3. And his partner. Green's attempt from the same spot. So onto the back edge. A lot of work to be done. However, one of the Powells is in a hazard. Jason Powell's third. He dropped out of the hazard. So this is 3. Through the trees, up and over the mound, onto the green. Sit down. Goodness me, that's gone a long way. So that's Jason having played 3. They're starting to struggle now, the Powells. This is Jason's 4th. Oh, and a little shove down the hill, and it's all slightly under hit. So 4 shots played, a putt for a double bogey. So come on, Carl. A 2 would be handy here. Sit down again. Whoa! That's only just going to stay on the green, that. It went off in my hands, Gov. Sorry, bruv. William can't believe what he's watching here. Double, double, double disaster in the Trilby 2s. Cricket scores. Bogey putt for Green from the back edge after hitting the tee shot in the water. A little left to right on this one, but not that much. Well, that's good for a double bogey 5. So his partner now has got the pressure on him. This for a total of 9 between them. And that's missed. So 10 is the best they can do. Meanwhile, Carl the Power Powell for a par 3. This would seal it up. And he hasn't done that. So a bogey for Carl, the scratch man. But his brother's got a putt for a double bogey 5. Oh, and he holds it. Can you believe that? And Carl was good for a bogey 4, so they are 9 between them. They win by 1 shot. It doesn't matter, it was a disaster. They're through at the final. So we have one pair through at the final. Who will they play? It'll be the winner of Marchant and Wheat versus Sheriff and Stottart. Just the one hole, remember, the 14th, the par 3. Water on the right. Don't go right. Or if you're going to go right, go a long way right. That's miles off piste. Oh, unlucky. Got to kick left to catch the edge of the water. Hand goes up in a sign of resignation. Over to you, partner. No pressure. That's a fair old heave at that one. 4 left. Anti-water swing this. Trees and William Hunt in his glorious whites. Buggies, cameramen. It's all over there. And there it sits. It's got a good lie. It's the only thing we can say for it. It may well have Sherwood Forest between it and the hole. So, this should be straightforward for Marchant. It was a good strike. Maybe a little bit of get down involved here. Oh, it's a fantastic shot. Best we've seen by a long way. Star performance. So, Dickie Wheat. What a lovely feeling when your partner's in there tight. Just keep it straight, find the green some way, and hit the right club. That would help. That has flown the lot. Into the wheat for Richard. Drop zone for Sheriff. Third shot is unfortunate. That's also in the water. They, together as a pair, comfortably two of the worst shots we've ever seen in the Trilby Tour. He's going again. It must be the clubs. Watch this. I've got this covered. Oh, it's even worse. And you heard the words there. Graciously withdrawn. So it's Marchant and Wheat. Despite Wheat going through the green in hazard, they're in the final. And we'll see the final after the break.
The perfect gentleman's playground. The perfect gentleman's playground.
So it's final time at the Trilby 2s at the Nottinghamshire. Quite a bit of breeze about. This is played over 2 holes and it's aggregate format. Every shot will count for each partnership. The lowest total over 2 holes will be the winner of the Trilby 2s. So the final consists of 2 teams. It's Carl the Power Powell and his brother Jason versus Jeff Marchant and Richard Wheat.
Well, we played the back 9 in 4 under gross. I had 3 birdies and my brother had a birdie on one of his shot holes. So we came back in 24, which was doing well after the par 3 14th. And I says, I'll birdie the next and the last. You do something on the other 2 because you've got shot holes. And I did. I birdied 15 and 18, and he birdied 16 with a shot for 4 points. So
Come together.
It was a dream. It was a dream.
Yeah. But good to win as brothers, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It'd be great. It'd be great.
We don't talk when we're not golfing, so.
Well, Jason is the only player getting shots. He gets one at the first, the par 5, and one at the 18th, the par 5. So just get it in play and use that shot. That's the plan. He's done that. Brother Carl will be happy. Not so prudent driver. Look at the height of the tee. Whoosh. Tee it high and let it fly, Carl.